Reports in Enate are delivered via Tableau. Broadly, Enate reports can be classified into four areas: day-to-day operational reports, productivity and utilization reports, automation potential reports, and bespoke reports. Reports in Enate are all real-time and completely configurable depending on business needs. Operational reports are the real-time status of your business. This report sample covers areas around capacity utilization, views on volumes, rates of work being created and completed, and handling times. This report is on communication volumetric around incoming calls and emails. Various other reports cover areas such as SLAs and timeliness, historical work trends, and so on. Utilization and productivity reports are about team and individual performance. These can be humans only or humans and robots. This is a grid-based report. On the horizontal axis, we have utilization, and on the perpendicular axis, we have efficiency against benchmark. The grid is divided into four quadrants. On the top right quadrant are resources that are efficient and utilize their entire working period. On the left top are efficient resources, but underutilized, and you can look at how to utilize them better for humans and automate more for bots. The bottom right is resources who are spending long hours working long shifts or bots running their full schedule, but are not efficient and taking too long to complete tasks. These are resources you can look to improve with better training, etc. Finally, the bottom left quadrant is resources, humans or bots, who are neither working their expected hours nor getting things done efficiently. You need to evaluate the value they are adding to the business. Automation potential reports provide guidance around what are the possible areas to automate next and what you might save by doing so. Think of this as automation roadmap to take your business through the next few years as you make decisions around what types of technologies you should consider investing in for your specific processes. On Enate, when you define a human task, you can also define what types of human skill are being used for it. For example, reading text and understanding is a cognitive ability, and the task might be ideal for natural language processing bots, or filling forms is a simple rules-based activity, for example, where the first name column from an Excel is always entered into the first name field onto a form. This may be ideal for RPA types of bots. You can also plug in the approximate cost of running each activity. For example, this can be based on the average cost of the resource delivering it for a region. These two data sets then give you a real-time view of the automation potential for tasks being delivered by human teams through Enate. In the donut, each colored slice gives you the units of that type of work being done. For example, the orange section tells you that there are 475 rules-based tasks being processed, and these tasks might be ideal for RPA bots. The brown sections tell you that there are 278 read and comprehend type of activities being done, such as reading emails. Investing in a good natural language processing bot will reduce manual effort in this activity. The top right graph tells you approximately how much each of these tasks is currently costing you. For example, the green bar shows that invoice processing is currently costing $77,000. If you have a business case where you deploy a bot for $20,000, there's still a good savings of approximately $50,000 possible, and you can work your way down the list. The last graph on the bottom right is about variance and complexity. A business may plan to automate their first orange bar, as it's a lot of units of manual effort. But the orange bar to the right is standard deviation of 1.4. This basically means that sometimes humans may be finishing these tasks in 2 minutes, and other times it might be taking 15 minutes. This is indicative of a lot of variation in the task, and you're likely to overinvest in handling multiple exception scenarios. It might be much better to look at the bottom 3 blocks of activities, as their standard deviation is averaging about 0.5 mostly, which means they're quite repetitive and similar, and cumulatively, their effort saving is a lot more. You're likely to meet your automation savings target quicker by focusing on these instead of leaving complex flows in the human world. Custom reports are ones which might be specific to your business context. These are configurable on the Tableau or Power BI. These are typically reports which require information that is business context specific and not covered in standard out-of-the-box reports. Enate gives you clear visibility, metrics, and control across your business.